Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2022 Jeep Rubicon Unlimited. It's a 392. It's got 12,000 miles on it. Our customer purchased it new. It's still covered under the Jeep factory warranty. That's a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty. We can extend that out to 100. Well, we can't extend that, but I can put a service contract on it until 100,000 miles. We welcome trades. We can finance it through Cuddle. This is a super nice build. The only reason our customer is selling it after modifying a bunch of these and liking this one the best is that he bought a 1 out of 10 AEV Ram 3500 flatbed out of California. And so the main horse in the stable, which has been this, is going away. So he's got $15,000 of optional equipment that he has put on it. So you've got suspension, Nomad wheels, larger tires, skid plates. You can see the steps on the side there. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And it was I think 82 grand new. So he's loved this thing. I've sold, I don't know, 8 or 10 Jeeps from him, for him, Gladiators and Unlimited Rubicons. This has been by far his favorite rig. He's got full skid plates underneath it. You can see the full-size spare tire carrier in the back. It's got tow package, got dual exhaust. If you're not familiar with these, it's the 392. It is no joke when it comes to getting around. So he's got storage stuff in here that he just left because it was easier. This is so he had a tow strap in here, and then over here you've got a storage container here, and then you have a super nice saddlebag here. And then he's got an AEV block on it, the storage, so that's part of a package. That just allows you to get your jack underneath your rig if you have to change a tire the way it sits. So super clean. No, there's not a mark on it, exterior or interior wise. You've got a roof rack on it also, as you can see. So these are handy to get on the roof. So you just pop that out. You got one on each door. Super nice Jeep. It's been very well taken care of. This is also a very hard to find color. So an aftermarket steel bumper. You've got a Warn winch, KC lights. You've got a remote for the winch. He's got suspension components in it. I have a build list that I have itemized on it. You can see some of the modifications. And we have it itemized on our website if you have questions about that. And I could answer anything in person if you had questions. So you can see it's super clean. I mean, it's new Jeep. And it sounds fantastic. So I'll start it here in a second. You can see it's in new condition, which you would expect for a 22, but I guess they are Jeeps, so people, maybe they would beat them up, I don't know. So you can hear the exhaust here. So that's not your typical Jeep for sure. Yeah, that's not a bad thing to wake up to or listen to every time you start your Jeep. I'm going to roll my windows up real quick. So here's I have a build sheet. There's the original window sticker. The build sheet is on our website, as I mentioned. If you have questions, I'd be glad to talk to you about that in person. Let me turn the lights on. So passenger side door is clean. Passenger side seat. You can see the embossed Rubicon 392. Everything else is, as it should be. You have home link up here, so 3 buttons programmable for security gates and garage door openers. You have adaptive cruise, multifunction steering wheel, so your adaptive cruise is here, your settings are here. You have a paddle shift, so you have an upshift on the right, you have a downshift on the left. This is your onboard and display computer system, voice activation and Bluetooth controls. He has removed the TPMS sensor, so you do have a TPMS, which is typical with the Roby Rig. That's just how it is. The triangle in the side mirror there is an indication you have blind spot. Center console is pretty straightforward. So Jeep got smart a number of years ago and just gave you aux switches. So these are all the lights and backup lights. So you just wire them into those positions so you don't have to add switches. Sway bar disconnect, front and rear lockers, windows, power sources, climate control, heated seats and heated steering wheel. And then up here, this has been going on for a while, so if you're familiar with Jeep, this is all touchscreen. So your satellite stuff, you have HD satellite radio, climate control, your seat control, heated steering wheel, heated seats, backup camera. And then these are your apps. So you've got all kinds of systems and settings in here. Navigation, and then that's your navigation as a standalone. And then your Bluetooth, and then just settings. So displays, lights, safety stuff, you know, lights turning on or turning off when you get out. If you're not familiar with, I mean, this is nothing new. They've been going on this for a while, but one of the nice things about this, for especially the Rubicon, is you have an off-road page, and that will give you a bunch of temperature gauges, which are super important if you're down in Moab. You want to keep track of all this stuff because it's easy to overheat your rig. And then pitch and roll, and then you also have, so you have locking front and rear diffs on this. I won't go into that. I have pictures of it, but that's all done down through here in the neutral position. So trying to think of anything. So you can see 12,835 miles. Backup camera, just so you know that it's there. I mean, everything else is pretty straightforward. Really the appeal to this is the 392, the color, and then modifications. He does really nice stuff. I don't know, I've sold over 30 rigs for his, and they all look, and they're all done cosmetically very nice, but then everything has a function to it. There's nothing on here that's not being used or serves a purpose. So anyways, if you have questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. And thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.